Hello everyone, welcome back to Triveni School online classes. I'm your maths teacher Ravina Rathi. So students, we are back with a new video and with a new topic, that is time for 4th class. So students, first of all, what is time? Time is the measuring unit of the any event, for how much hours, for how much minutes any event occurs or continues. In the ancient time, students, we used many instruments like sand clock or sundials to measure the time, but there was a drawback of those instruments, that we cannot measure the time properly, or the lowest unit of time like seconds, minutes were not measured by them. So we have invented an instrument, that is clock or watch, which used to give us the proper detail regarding time for proper hours, minutes, seconds. Okay, so now we'll discuss about the time. First of all, the instrument used to measure time is clock. There are 3 hands in the clock. One is the smallest one, that is the hour hand. The second one, which is the longest one, is the minute hand, students, and the thinnest one is of the second, students. So in some clocks, second hand is not present, so only 2 hands are there, that is of minute and that one is of hour. So 3 hands are there generally in any clock. So 1 day is equals to how many hours? Our clock is divided into 12 hours. There are 2 types of the clock, 12 hours and 24 hours. 24-hour clocks are present in the railway stations, or in digital clocks like your phones also provide a facility to look at the digital clock. In that, the time is about 12 also and up to 24. So our clock, which is we use in our homes, are 12-hour clock. So, and that 12-hour clocks completes 2 rounds in 1 day. So it means how many hours are there? 12 plus 12, 24. So 1 hour is equals to how many minutes? 60 minutes. So 1 hour consists of 60 minutes. 1 minute consists of dash seconds. How many? 60 seconds. So use of AM and PM. Now we'll discuss about the differentiation between AM and PM. AM is the anti-meridian and PM is the post-meridian, students. Now 12 hours from midnight to midday. Midnight is when you're sleeping, or and midday is the noon time in which you used to take your lunch or any special activities. So midnight 12 hours from midnight to midday are to be considered as AM. Okay, means the time after 12 o'clock in the midnight, even if it is 12:01, so that is also considered to be as under AM. Okay, and in the noon time, even 11:59 time is to be considered as AM. Means the whole time between these 2 events are to be considered as AM for AM. It means from midnight to midday. And afternoon, when 12 o'clock is there, then the time passed, that is to be considered under PM. Okay, means if it is showing 12:01, means 12 hours and 1 minute, so that also time is to be considered as PM. Okay, and in the noon it is when 12 o'clock is there, then you will consider to be as noon. This is the difference between AM and PM. Okay, in the night when you are sleeping and the clock shows the time 12 o'clock, and after that time, means in the night after 12 o'clock, the time is to be considered AM. Up to when? Up to 12 o'clock in the noon, students. So next, how to find before and after. Sometimes you are given to find out the time before 2 hours, after 2 hours, or after 3 hours. Means you are given a time, like here we are having example 11 PM. PM is showing the time is of evening or night. Okay, so 2 hours before, means we have to look that what will be the time there if the clock is showing 11 PM. So what will be the time before those 2 hours? So we'll minus 2 from 11, that will give us as 9. But the PM or AM will be same, because when 12 is there in between, while subtracting the hours from the given time, you will change the AM to PM and PM to AM. So but here was 11, so 11 minus 2, it will give us 9. So here is next example, that is 4 hours after 9 pm. In this, what we have to do, we'll just add 4 to 9, that will give us 13. But as you know that 13 is greater than 12, so what you will do, you will just subtract 12 from 13 and 1 will be there, and that pm will change into the am, and if am was would be there, then this will become pm. Okay, now digital clock. Digital clocks are the clocks which shows time from 30 to 24 also, means they just used to take one round only, 1 to 24. So you can check out these clocks in your phones also, or in railway stations also. These type of clocks are there. Now rules to find am or pm means to convert 24-hour clock into 12-hour and 12-hour clock into 24-hour, students. So what you will do for am means, when am is given, what you will just not do anything with the hours or the minutes. What you will do, you will just write 8 and means the hours and minutes as it is, and you will just replace am with hours. Okay, but in the case of the pm, students, what you have to do, you will just add 12 to this hour point. Here 7 is given, so what you will do, you will just add 12 to this, and the answer will be 19, and minutes will be as it is, pm will be replaced by hours. So this is in the case of the pm only. In am you have to write as it is, because this time will be shown as it is in the digital clocks also. Okay students, this was about conversion of 24 hours into 12 hours. So we'll discuss about the conversion unit of time. Now conversion of time units. First conversion is of convert minutes into second. Means, as you all know that 1 minute is equals to how many seconds? 60, students. So here we need to convert minutes into seconds. So 4 minutes, as you know that 1 minute is equals to 60 seconds. So 4 minutes will equals to how many seconds? 4 multiply 60 seconds. Okay, now 0 4 6 are 24. So 4 minutes or 240 seconds will be equal. Now 3 minutes and 12 seconds are given. So what you have to do, you will just convert this 3 minutes into second, then you will add this 12 second to the second part. So 1 minute is equals to 60 seconds, and 3 minutes is equals to 3 multiply 60 seconds, that is 180 seconds. So add this 12 seconds to second part. So 219 seconds. Okay. Now in next case, hours into minutes. So as you know that 1 hour is equals to 60 minutes. So 6 hour will equals to 6 multiply 6. 60 multiply 6. So the answer will be 360 minutes, students. Okay. In the next case, 9 hours and 13 minutes. So 9 hours will be equals to how many minutes? As 1 hour is equals to 60 minutes. So 9 hours will equals to 60 multiply 9, or 9 multiply 60. So the answer will be 540 minutes. And what we will do, we will add 13 or minute part to this minute part, and answer will be 553 minutes. So 9 hours and 13 minutes is equals to 553 minutes. Now let's come to next conversion. Now convert days into hours and weeks into days. Now 1 day is equals to 24 hours, student. So 5 days and 2 hours will equals to, first of all, 1 day is equals to 24 hours. So 5 days will equals to 24 multiply 5, that is 120 hours. Also how many hours are given? 2 hours are also with this. So 2 hours will be added and answer will be 122 hours. Okay. Now week into days. 1 week is equals to how many days? 7 days. So 6 week and 2 days will equals to, first of all, 1 week is equals to 7 days. So 6 week is equals to 6 multiply 7 days, that is 42. And also 2 days are given with this. So how many days will be there? 44 days in 6 weeks and 2 days. Okay. Now years into months. So 1 year is equals to how many months? 12. So 12 years will equals to 12 multiply 12 months. That is 144. Also 3 months is with this. So what we will do of this 3 months? We will add and answer will be 147 months. Okay, like this we can convert year into month. Now months into days, students. 1 month, generally 1 month is equals to 30 days. Some months are also having 31 days and February is also having 28 and 29 days, but we will take generally as 30 days. So 1 month is equals to 30 days. So 7 month will equals to 7 multiply 30 days. That is 210 days. Okay. So like this we can convert these units. Now moving further, next conversion is from students lower unit to higher unit or measuring of time. Now convert minutes into hours. As we know that 1 hour is equals to 60 minutes. So to convert hours into minute, what we have done? Multiplied. But now we have to move from minutes to hours. It means we need to move from smaller unit to higher unit. So what we will do, will divide. Okay, so 1 hour is equals to 60 minutes. So 1 minute is equals to 1 by 60 hour. So 1 by 40 minutes will equals to 140 divided by 60. Okay, now when we will divide 140 by 145 by 60, so the quotient will be 2 students. Okay, so 2 hours. And how much minute will be left? 25 minutes will be left. So this 25 minutes will be in the remainder. So the remainder will be considered as minutes and the quotient will be considered as hours. Now days into week. That as we know that 1 week is equals to 7 days. So 1 day is equals to 1 by 7th of a week. So 92 days will equals to how many weeks? 92 divided by 7. So when we will divide 92 by 7, what will be the quotient, students? 13. So this 13 will be weeks, and what will be the remainder, students? 1. So 1 will be considered, remainder will be in days form. Okay, now hours into days. As we know that 1 day is equals to 24 hours. So 1 hour is the 1 by 24th part of the day. So 120 hours will be equals to 120 divided by how many? 24. So when we will divide this by 24, what would be the answer? 5 days. Okay, now days into years. When we have to convert days into years, what we will do? As we know that 1 day, in 1 year how many days are there? 365. So days, when we need to convert days into year, what we will do? 1 day is equals to 1 by 365th part of a year. Okay, now 365 days will equals to how many year? We will divide this by 365. So the answer will be 1 year. Okay, and the remaining which will be left in the remainder will be considered as days. Okay, now next topic is duration of any activity. Now duration of an activity. Duration of an activity is the time taken by any activity to complete itself. Suppose, take an example that our class started in our school. When you are coming, our class started at 8 a.m. and ends at 11 a.m. So how much time or what is the duration of this activity or this studying? What you will do in the clock, you will say that 8 o'clock is there, and when ending 11 o'clock is there, or 11 a.m. is there. So what you will do, from 8 to 9 1 hour, 9 to 10 1 hour, फिर 10 to 11 1 hour. So 1 plus 1 plus 1. So how much hours will it take? 3 hours. Like this. Suppose when you started any activity on 10th of January. Okay, and ends that activity on 22nd January. Okay, of that particular year only. Okay, so for how what is the duration of this activity? You will count the number of days. Okay, you will just subtract 10 from 22. Your answer will be there. So 22 minus 10 will be the what will be the answer? 12 days. So for 12 days your activity lasts. So students, this was about time. I hope you all enjoyed the video and understood it. Stay tuned for our next video. Till then, bye.